Welcome to a short video of the Episcopal churches on West Kauai. There are two parishes, St. John's in Eleele and St. Paul's in Kekaha. This video is intended mainly to give clergy who may be interested in short-term ministry an idea of this beautiful corner of God's wonderful world. We hope you enjoy it. We'll see the inside and outside of our two parishes, as well as the vicarage in Kekaha. After all that, there's a short introduction to some of the fun and interesting things that there are to do here in West Kauai in your downtime. Most likely you will arrive by air here at the airport in the city of Lihue. Someone from the church will meet and greet you and take you to your new home. Most likely you'll stop by St. John's first. St. John's is in the town of Eleele. After leaving Eleele, you will travel through the historic town of Hanapepe. We'll talk more about that later. From Hanapepe, we next pass through the town of Waimea. Waimea is the entrance to the famous Grand Canyon of Hawaii, Waimea Canyon. The town of Waimea is where you will do most of your shopping and dining out. There are two well-equipped grocery stores. The theater might not look like too much from the outside, but it is quite nice inside. It has very comfortable chairs and it's air-conditioned, reasonably priced, and it shows current movies. The rest of the trip from Waimea to the vicarage in Kekaha takes about 3 or 4 minutes. It's only about 3.5 miles. Here's a quick picture of the theater in Waimea. The total trip from the airport in Lihue is about 40 minutes or so. And we continue on to Kekaha, where the vicarage is located. You see on the left there Ni'ihau, the island that is only for full-blooded Hawaiian people. The native language there being Hawaiian as well. And we finally turn onto the street Auku'u, and here is St. Paul's Episcopal Church. A couple of shots of the outside. And then we move on to the inside. And now just a few pictures of the vicarage. This is the outside facing the street here. Various angles of the vicarage. This is the back, and there's the patio there. Very nice patio area. A 2-car garage. Another shot of the rear of the house with the patio. But we move on inside the house and into a very, very well-equipped kitchen. It's got literally everything anybody would ever want. Kind of a gourmet kitchen. Beautiful refrigerator, nice large refrigerator with automatic ice maker and cold water, crushed ice as well, cubed ice, a little breakfast nook way back there in the corner, and a very nice countertop for working and creating your marvels and eating it at also. Brand new microwave oven above the stove. It's all electric stove, by the way. Dishwasher works very fine. Can't even hear it. It's very quiet. From the kitchen, we mosey out into the vestibule where the front door is located. This is the entranceway here. And a little storage closet with books and things like that. And another shot from the entranceway into the kitchen. From the entranceway, then we go to the living room. Got a little table there for playing cards and games and things like that. Really nice area, comfortable area for visiting. The couch there on the left makes into a queen-size bed if needed. And the doors over there on the other side lead out onto the patio. Another shot of the living room area. And from the living room area, you can go on into the formal dining room. Very large table, probably seat about 10 people around it, easily. Nice storage area on the right side over there. Tablecloths, all kinds of things for the table. From the living room, we mosey down the corridor, and the bathroom for the first bedroom that you come to is here. It has a really wonderful large walk-in shower. Ceilings in this house are 9 feet, so it gives you a really roomy feel. Square footage looks to be about 2,400 square feet for the total amount of the house. From the bathroom that is connected to the first bedroom, then we go down the corridor and we turn into the first bedroom. This is the bedroom with probably the most comfortable bed in the house. It's all air conditioned in here as well. Very comfortable room, large closet, virtually a walk-in closet. And this bedroom is connected also to that bathroom that we just went through as well. From that bedroom then we go to bedroom number 2. First of all, this is a little sitting area here, reading area, a little quiet area, whatever you want to use it for. It looks out onto the patio, the router and all that. The electronics for the house are right there in that corner. And that futon makes into a queen-size bed as well. This is the second bedroom. The office table is in here because the room is air conditioned. It's just a little bit easier in the summertime, more comfortable in the summertime. The desk can go outside into the vestibule area there, if somebody so desires. This room also is air conditioned, quite comfortable. And it has its own bathroom, and that bathroom is well equipped with a shower, a walk-in shower, separate from the bathtub. It has a separate bathtub there. Very well lighted. And these two bedrooms connect to this particular bathroom. I think this room was probably intended to be the master bedroom, but it doesn't have any air conditioning, so during the hot summer months, probably better to stay in one of the air-conditioned bedrooms. Although in the evenings here, it's quite nice. Even in the hot months, it cools down nicely. And the ceiling fans throughout the house keep the place, the air circulating, and it's quite comfortable with the ceiling fans on. It's a very pretty room, and it looks out onto the back area of the house. Very large walk-in closet, plenty of room, large dresser, plenty of room for everything there too. And then here's the doorway that goes out to the little vestibule or visiting area, whatever you want to call it. And that is the futon that makes into a queen-size bed when you pull it out. Adjacent to this is the television room, and the television room, the door there goes out to the patio. It's got a nice flat screen television set. There's a Blu-ray box connected to it. Time Warner, Oceanic Time Warner, Spectrum now it's called, is the provider. They have the basic package, and you get all the basic channels. Outside the house is a papaya tree. You have your very own papaya tree, and also something to pick it all with. Various things to do in Kauai. Lots of interesting things. Smith's Tropical Paradise is a little pricey. It's about $100 or so, about $98, and they have a wonderful luau in the evenings. Starting at about 5 o'clock, they take you on a tour, and then they have a fancy, very fancy show in the evening, a stage show, and it's quite interesting. The Grand Canyon of Hawaii is Waimea Canyon, and you can look up all kinds of hikes. Drive up into Waimea Canyon and do some hiking. It's really a beautiful, beautiful area. This is the falls that was used in the Fantasy Island television show. One of the fun things to do on this island, in this area of the island, is to go to Hanapepe. And in Hanapepe, there's the swinging bridge. And the swinging bridge is kind of interesting. It makes you almost feel like you're drunk when you walk across it, because in fact it does swing. And they tell you not to swing it too much. and it's on the river that goes through Hanapepe there. That's another shot of the bridge there. That's the swinging bridge. The evenings, Friday evenings from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, downtown Hanapepe is a hive of activity. That's when all the merchants set up things on the street, and there's all kinds of vendors selling food and jewelry and all kinds of things. Some wonderful entertainment that they have generally every Friday night as well. Those two people appeared on different nights. Tubing is a very interesting and exciting adventure. You can get that out just outside of Lihui, and it runs about $110 or so. Salt Pond Beach. If you're going to go to the beach, one of the things you have to remember in Hawaii is around Kauai, the beaches are very dangerous, and so they advise you to swim only on beaches that have lifeguards. And this is the Salt Pond Beach. It's near Hanapepe. It's about a 12-minute drive from the vicarage. It's got a great little area here, especially if you just like to play around in the water. This is an excellent little beach for children. It's just kind of like a gigantic swimming pool, and it's got a few rocks on the bottom, but not too many. Most all of it is sand. And if you have grandchildren or young children, they love to play in this water here. The water splashes over the little reef there, but the waves are never bothersome at all, never scary. But always swim with a lifeguard. This is the beach at Kekaha. This is the one that's near the vicarage. It's not a great beach. If you ask the lifeguard, they'll tell you that it's really only for experienced swimmers. You can easily get into a little problem on the shore, because sometimes the break there is so bad that it can suck you under into the water. So it's only really for expert swimmers and surfers, things like that. The Ele coastline near St. John's Church has some beautiful rugged coastline there, especially for taking pictures. There's a little beach as well, which is not photographed here. And in Ele also there's the Asian cemetery. It is the grave contains the graves of lots of Japanese and Chinese people who worked for the McBride Sugar Company when it was in business years ago. Kauai Coffee, the tour there is a wonderful tour. I advise you to listen to the movie. Just sit down and enjoy the movie. One of the people from St. John's, Greg Williams, is retired from there, and he gives a lot of the narrative with that movie as well. They have some fairly good sense of humor there around there as well. There's also a walking tour. You can take the walking tour yourself. And worth driving down to is Poipu. They have some beautiful beaches down there. Unfortunately, there's none shown here, but just the rugged coastline. And there's the Spouting Horn in Poipu, but well worth the drive. Just a day's outing. Sunset at Poipu Beach. The church's website is episcopalkauai.org. You're invited to go and see that, and we thank you so much for watching this short video.